Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about what you need when you first get a rabbit. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and also the like button. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so this is the first thing. It is hay for your rabbit, Timothy hay. And you'll definitely be needing this for your rabbit because it is 90% of their digestive system. So you need to have this for your rabbit no matter what. Okay, so the next thing you'll need for a rabbit is food. So I just got this at Petland in the bulk section for adult rabbits because Ginger's one, so he's an adult. It is optional to give your rabbits pellets, but I just give it to him because he really likes them and he loves them. So yeah. Okay, so right now I'm going to be talking about food and water bowls. So if you watch my channel, you'll probably know I have this water bowl and these two food bowls. So I'm going to be talking about it. So I recommend using this. I got it off Amazon, and I got these two from Dollarama. They were $4 each. But if you have this, stop using it right now because it puts your rabbit's neck in a weird position. So if you have it right now, just like throw it out or just stop using it, because if you have a hamster, you can use it for them. But so yeah, just don't use this anymore. Use this, like a dish like this, or you could even use a bowl from your cupboard that you use anytime. So yeah, stop using this if you have it. Use this or anything else, just not this. So yeah, let's get on to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about is a litter box. So this is a blue litter box and it has blue stains, but it's really good. I got it from Dollarama again, and it was $4, and yeah. So you can get litter boxes specifically made for rabbits at the pet store, but the problem with those litter boxes are that they're too small. Some of them have wire on the bottom, and that could cause your rabbit's feet to blister or have problems. So don't buy those. And you have to at least have a litter box that they can fully turn around. Ginger can like move around. And yeah, the ones at the pet store, they're too small, they're like that, and they can't turn around. You have to have a litter box that is big enough so like they can turn around fully and move around. And yeah, so don't get the ones at the pet store. You can go to the cat section and find a litter box like this if you don't want to get one from Dollarama. But if you want, you can get one from Dollarama and go to the pet section and you can find like black or blue colors. And yeah, so now I'm going to be talking about litter for your rabbit. Okay, so this is rabbit litter, but it actually is cat litter, but it's called Yesterday's News cat litter. It is perfectly safe for your rabbit, but try to avoid any litter that has baking soda because that is very harmful to your rabbit, and any that has really a lot of dust. It's called puppy pads. Well, if you have a dog, you probably know it's for dogs, but it's perfectly good for your rabbits, the bottom of their litter box. I'll show you a picture after, or maybe a clip, and of me putting it together with the litter and the puppy pad. And so this is very absorbent, so you can use it for your rabbit's litter box, or you could use newspaper, but I don't think Ginger would even last a minute with it because he'd probably tear it to pieces, because he loves ripping paper apart. But this, you can't really rip apart, and Ginger knows he's not allowed, so he doesn't do it. And yeah, so now I'll show you the clip. Okay, so now I'm putting his litter bags together, and I usually cut half of the pizza because it's too big, or else Ginger will chew it. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. So now I'm going to be talking about the brushes and the nail clippers. If you watch my YouTube channel, you probably know that I have 3 brushes. One of them is red, but I cannot find it anywhere. So I'm just going to be using these. So I think I got this off Amazon. This I got already, and maybe this one probably at the pet store or off Amazon. But once I'm gonna be talking about brushes right now. For now, so when you get a rabbit, especially a long-haired one like Ginger, he needs to be brushed at least once a week, and if he's shedding, maybe like twice a week. So this is a really good brush because the hair, as you can probably see, gets caught in these little things so it doesn't fly everywhere, and then I can easily pick it out once I'm done brushing. This one, it's the same thing except it doesn't have the loops, and they're both really good brushes. And yeah, I might be getting a new brush in a couple months, so I'll show you that once I get it. But yeah, so onto the nail clippers. Usually you're supposed to clip your rabbit's nails once a month, but Ginger's nails don't grow very fast, so I usually clip it a couple times a month. And it works for me and Ginger because he hates having being brushed and nail clipping. He fights it, so I don't really like to brush and nail clipping. But I have to because it's just part of having a rabbit. But if your rabbit's nails get too long, then you will probably have to take it to the vet, or they get their nails clipped if your rabbit doesn't like it. Or even at Petland, at my Petland, they can clip your rabbit's nails for $5 or $10. So yeah, I'm gonna go on to the next thing. Hopefully this all made sense. Okay, so now I'm going to be talking about rabbit toys. It is very, very important to have wood in your rabbit's cage because rabbit's teeth never stop growing. It's like a beaver's teeth. So they need to have wood to wear it down, or else the rabbit's teeth could overgrow, and that would cause a lot of problems, and that would not be good for your rabbit. So I have different types of toys. As you can see, Ginger has chewed it a lot, and yeah, also you can have cardboard tubes, toilet paper rolls, and paper towel rolls, toys like this. You can make your own. I make a lot of Ginger's toys, but these are just some of them. I have a lot more. And yeah, so you absolutely need wood in your cage. It can be like a bendable bridge, sorry, that I have in Ginger's cage, as you probably know. It can be like toys strung across the cage, like cardboard. You've probably seen it in my other videos, but yeah, they absolutely need wood to wear down their teeth. It's good if you already have it. You can make your own. I have a video on my YouTube channel. It's something you should go check it out. So yeah. Okay, so this is the next thing. It's a carrier. So rabbits need a carrier if you're going somewhere, or if it's an emergency to get out of your house and you need to get your rabbit in your carrier. This is mine. As you probably know, we did go some places this summer, and I brought Ginger and Cuddles. So I use this carrier. So if you don't have a carrier already, you should really get one, because it's very good to have one, just in case. So like, I can open it like that, and then I can do these things, and open it like that. It's really good to have, just in case. So yeah, if you don't already have one, I really recommend getting one. So keep that in mind. If you're wondering how old your rabbit has to be to start eating vegetables, it is older than 9 months. So yeah, don't feed it under 9 months. So as you see, there's a bendable bridge, and it's very good to have one, a hideout for your rabbit, just in case they want to hide, or so they can feel safe. So you should get a hideout if you don't have one. Okay, so the next thing is, so rabbits, like if you have like a floor that is like really slippery sometimes, then you should get like a blanket or something that can have like some traction for the rabbit's feet so they don't slide in some part of the cage. I have one, and this is what it looks like. If you're looking to get a blanket for your rabbit or something, a mat or something, you could get it at Dollarama. I get a lot of things from Dollarama. But don't get a mat, because I'll show you what it does. As you can probably see, Ginger has chewed it, because I put it in his cage when I first got it, and he chewed it. I just didn't want him to eat it, so instead of that, I put in a blanket, and it was a lot better. Okay, so the last thing that you probably would get for your rabbit is treats. So this is dried papaya, and this is wildflower meadow, and it's like a mix of herbs and flowers. So you probably will get treats, but these two things I recommend the rabbit can forage for. So yeah. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna talk about is so you guys probably know Ginger lives inside. So some rabbits don't, and I just don't agree with rabbits living outside, because if your rabbit lives outside and there's a smell of a fox or a dog or a cat or any predator or a coyote, and the rabbit could have a heart attack. Also, where I live, it gets super cold in Canada. So the rabbit would probably freeze to death, and that would not be good. It gets really hot here too, and I would not want my rabbit freezing or dying of being so hot. So I just don't like rabbits living outside. So if your rabbit lives outside, talk to your parents about like moving your rabbits inside. I'm not trying to like be a know-it-all, but like you really should think about moving your rabbit inside.